The entire top floor of Geon Corporation was silent. Employees walked carefully, spoke quietly, and even typed softly because their CEO, Jeon Jungkook, hated noises. Unfortunately for him, his secretary was Kim Tae-hong, and Kim Tae-hong was noise itself. Good morning, Mr. CEO. Jungkook's eyes twitched. Thong entered dramatically, holding coffee cup in both hands like he was performing on a Broadway stage. Your Americano, your schedule, and your daily reminder. Life is beautiful. Stop singing. Thong gasped. You wanted me? You have been singing since 8 a.m. It's called bringing joy to the workplace. It's called violation. Thong ignored him completely and placed the coffee down before spinning in Jungkook's chair once. Sir, if you smile more, your face muscles wouldn't forget how to function. Jungkook slowly looked up from his laptop. Get out. See? That was emotionally charged. We are bonding. The meeting room was deadly silent. Executive sat straightly nervous while Jeon Jungkook flipped through the presentation with his usual core expression. Nobody dared to breathe too loudly around him. Then the door suddenly opened. Sorry, I'm late, everyone. Heads turned. Kim Tae-hong rushed inside carrying 3 folders, an iced coffee, and somehow a plant. Jungkook closed his eyes slowly, painfully. Tong whispered loudly to the nearest employee. Why does this room feel like funeral? The employee bit his lip to stop laughing. Jungkook spoke without looking up. You are late. Actually, only 4 minutes and 30 seconds late, which is honestly impressive. Considering the elevator betrayed me, the elevator closed on me 3 times. I think it hits creative people. Several employees took it trying to laugh. Jungkook's jaw tightened. Tong sat beside him and carefully placed the tiny plant near Jungkook's laptop. Jungkook stares at it. What is that? A workplace positivity plant? Remove it. It cleans negativity energy. It will die in the office. One manager accidentally snorted. The room froze. Jungkook slowly looked toward the manager. The poor man immediately coughed. Water went down the wrong pipe, sir. Tong patted the manager sympathetically. Survivor. Jungkook looked a second away from resigning from his own company. The presentation continued, or at least Jungkook tried. Project sales have increased by. Tong suddenly raised his hand. Why are you raising your hand? This isn't school. Jungkook snorted. I have a question. No. But what if it's important? Jungkook inhaled deeply. Fine. Tong pointed at the graph. Why is the blue line sad? What? It goes downward. Emotionally devastating. Employees looked down, shaking silently. One girl literally covered her mouth with a file. Jungkook turned it toward Tong slowly. That, he said calmly, is the revenue declining? Oh, a bus. Can you make it happier? The room lost it. Cog, freak sees. Someone dropped a pen, trying not to laugh. Meanwhile, Jungkook sat there in absolute silence while regretting every decision that led Tong into his life, and Tong completely unaware, smiling proudly because, look sir, the meeting atmosphere improved. Jungkook stares at Kim Tong for a long moment, then at the employees trying to hold themselves together, then back at Tong smiling proudly beside him. Everyone out. The entire room moved at lightning speed, chairs scratched, files got grabbed. People nearly ran toward the exit before Jungkook changed his mind. The second door closed. Silence. Tong blinked innocently at Jeon Jungkook. What? You turned the financial meeting into a comedy show. That's called improving employees' moral. You asked if the graph was sad. It looked sad. Jungkook grabbed his forehead. Tong leaned closer dramatically. Sir, no. You didn't deny the graph. Looked emotional. Kim Tong? Yes, love. Jungkook froze. Tong froze too. The office air became painfully still. Tong's eyes widened. Oh my god, what? Wait. Jungkook slowly looked up. They slipped out. Tong said, you think? Jungkook raised a brow. I call everyone when I panic. You panic often? Constantly? Jungkook looked away before Tong could notice the tiny redness creeping onto his ears. Get out. Tong gasped dramatically. You're blushing? I am not. You absolutely are. I said, get out. Tong grinned brightly. Oh my god, this is huge. I made the ice prince feel emotional. Jungkook pointed toward the door without looking at him. Tong slowly stares backing away. But before leaving, he carefully moved the tiny plant closer to Jungkook again. For emotional support, Tong? Okay, I'm leaving. He rushed out laughing. The second the door shut, Jungkook leaned back in his chair and exhaled heavily. Quiet. Finally. Peaceful. Too peaceful. Jungkook stares at the now silent office at the tiny plant, then unconsciously his eyes moved toward the door, Tong left front. A few seconds later, outside the office, employees immediately surrounded Tong. You called him love? You are still alive? How are you not fired? Tong looked proud of himself because deep down our CEO adores me. At the exact moment the office door suddenly opened again, everyone jumped apart. Jungkook stood there coldly. Kim Tong. Tong straightened instantly. Yes, sir? You forgot your phone. Tong walked over smiling, then buzzed. Sir, why are you holding it like it's contaminated? Take it and leave. Tong grabbed his phone dramatically. Our bond grows stronger every day. The room slammed in his face. Employees burst out laughing again. Inside the office, Jungkook looked down at the phone lock screen he accidentally saw earlier. It was a selfie. Tong smiling brightly with a tiny caption, You are doing well today too. Jungkook suddenly hated how warm his chest felt. Unlike the cold and painfully quiet atmosphere of Jeon Corporation, the top floor of Jung Holding looked like a party venue disguised as an office. Music played softly somewhere. Bright neon decorations set around the office. There was literally the disco ball hanging near the coffee machine, and in the middle of all the show stood Jung Sok, wearing a bright yellow blazer. Good morning, beautiful corporate slaves! Employees cheered dramatically. One even clapped. Meanwhile, at the center desk, Nayeon quietly typed her laptop without even blinking. Hoseok leaned over her desk, upside down. Miss Nayeon? Yes, sir? You didn't react to my entrance? I saw it yesterday too. That hurts. Hoseok narrowed his eyes. How are you immune to me? Nayeon handed his coffee. Your schedule. You ignored my emotional suffering to give me coffee? Yes, sir. Hoseok sighed dramatically and walked into his office. 5 seconds later, he came back out. Nayeon? Yes, sir. If you laugh today, I will buy you anything you want. No, thank you. You haven't smiled in 3 days. I smiled internally. That's terrifying. Employees nearly laughing quietly. Meanwhile, Nayeon simply continued typing. Hoseok suddenly jumped into her desk edge. Okay, new mission. Sir, please get down. Make me laugh. What? You're always serious? We need balance. You are enough balance for the entire building. Hoseok looked offended. That sounds rude. It was honest. Employees gasped dramatically. Hoseok pointed at her. See? This is why I keep you around, tiny savage. Nayeon blinked slowly. You said that after a flood. Firing 3 assistants? They cried because I made them dance during presentation? Exactly. Hoseok grinned brightly, then suddenly he placed a tiny hairpin on her head. Nayeon froze. The entire office froze. Hoseok looked proud. There, character development. Nayeon slowly removed the clip. Sir, yes? Please act as your age. I'm youthful. You're 30. I am youthful. One employee literally walked away laughing. Meanwhile, Nayeon quietly placed the clip inside a jar. Instead of throwing it away, Hoseok noticed it and smiled softly for a second before instantly returning to the chaos mode. Everyone, team lunch today. Employees cheered. Nayeon sighed quietly. Hoseok leaned toward her again. You are coming too. I was not asking. The restaurant was loud, mostly because Jung Sok refused to exit quietly. This table has no energy, he announced dramatically. Employees looked up from the chair, their menu in fear. You just sit down, sir. One whispered, exactly, and already the vibe are dying. Meanwhile, Nayeon sat silently beside him, scrolling through work emails like she wished to disappear. Hoseok snatched her phone. Sir, no work during lunch? Company rules. You created that rule 10 seconds ago, and it's revolutionary. He placed her phone face down and pushed a drink toward her. Try this. Nayeon looked at the drink, pink beverage, suspiciously. What is it? I don't know. You ordered a random drink? The waiter said it's sparkle. Nayeon stares at him. Employees nearby were already trying not to laugh. Osyok suddenly gasped loudly. Oh my god, everyone jumped. What happened? He pointed at Nayon. She wearing the hair clip. Nayon immediately touched her hair. That tiny colorful clip from earlier was clipped near her bangs. Smiling. Then all employees turned toward her dramatically. Nayon looked genuinely horrified. I forgot it was her. Hoseok looked like he was just won the lottery. You kept it. Matching my outfit? She kept it. Sir, lower your voice. Never. Employee burst into laughing. One whispered, they are literally married. Nayon nearly choked on water. Hoseok looked disgusted. Did you hear that? I unfortunately did. Hoseok leaned closer with grin. You know office husband and wife sounds cute? Nayon did Pandit. I would rather resign. Oh no. The food arrived and peace almost existed for 2 minutes almost. Because Sosyok suddenly stood up holding spoon like a microphone. Employees immediately groaned. No. Sir, please sit down. Sosyok groaned then completely. This next song is dedicated to my emotionally unavailable secretary. Nayan slowly closed her eyes. Sit down. Too late. Hoseok started dramatically singing a heartbreaking ballad. While pointing at Nayon, employees were dying laughing. One literally removed it secretly. Nayon said they're expressionless while eating soup. Hoseok dropped one on his. Why won't you love me? Nayon showed tumbling into his mouth. The table exploded into showers. Hoseok blinked in shock while shaving. Then he smiled softly because that was probably the first time this Nayon had ever done around him. Nayon realized it too late. Employees, oh! Nayon immediately stood up. I'm going to work. Hoseok quickly grabbed her sleeves before she could escape. No, sit down. You started the romance arc now. One employee from the hotel stared in nervously at Dong, sniffed the flower suspiciously. Then, they are real. He returned, looking victorious. Shankuk didn't even look up at him. Congratulations. Thank you. Silence lasted exactly for a second. Sir, Shankuk closed his eyes briefly. Yes. Why do businessmen always wear black? What? You? Black suit. Yes. Your assistant manager? Black suit. Yes. The receptionist? Black suit. Yes. You all look like sexy crows. A man nearly accidentally caught laughing. Shankar slowly looked up. Thong gasped. Oh my god, sir, I didn't mean you specifically. Looking like a crow. That somehow made it worse. You are more like a very handsome eagle. Stop talking. Thong grinned shamelessly and grabbed the tiny candy bowl from the table. Can I eat this? I don't care. Wow, freedom. Thank you, I'm Assurance. Meanwhile, Nayeon quietly watched the interaction, especially the way Jungkook's eyes stared on Taeyong the entire time. Interesting, very interesting. Hoseok suddenly turned it toward Jungkook. Why does your secretary look happier to see me than you? Because you look like confetti. Thank you, that wasn't a compliment. Taeyong already looked delighted though. You are so fun, and you are shouting, we are soulmates. Jungkook immediately, no. Everyone looked at him. Even he seemed surprised as how fast that came out. An awkward silence followed. Then Tong slowly smiled. Sir, are you jealous? I am leaving. Jungkook started walking toward the private meeting room immediately. Tong hurried after him, laughing. Wait for me, Eagle. Jungkook nearly walked faster. Behind him, Usyok watched with sparkling eyes. Oh, he likes him bad. Nayeon adjusted the file calmly, very obvious. Usyok looked at her dramatically. You noticed too? Sir, he stares at Tong for 14 seconds after fixing his tie. You counted? I noticed details. Usyok suddenly looked impressed. That was kinda hot. Behind him. The meeting officially began, or at least it tried to, because 10 minutes later, Hoseok and Taeyong were somehow whispering and giggling together, like kindergarten classmates. Jungkook stopped talking mid-sentence. Why are you both laughing? Taeyong instantly pointed at Hoseok. He drew eyebrows on the company logo. Hoseok proudly turned the paper around. The logo now looked angry. Nayeon looked down and hid his tiny smile appearing on her lips. Unfortunately, Hoseok saw it. He gasped loudly. She smiled? Nayeon immediately lost the smile. Jungkook rubbed his forehead. Taeyong whispered, I think your secretary is broken. Nayeon whispered back, I think your boss is emotionally constipated. A bit of silence. Then, both of them burst out laughing together, and for some reason, Jungkook absolutely hated how naturally Taeyong got along with Hoseok. The meeting had completely lost professionalism 30 minutes ago. At this point, John Jungkook was the only person still trying to save it. The project partnership grows for the third quarter. Can I ask something? The meeting somehow continued anyway, mostly because Jungkook forced it to. But after a few minutes, Hoseok distracted Taeyong. Taeyong made jokes. At one point, Jungkook turned it toward the screen seriously. Our company should maintain a professional relationship. Meanwhile, beside him, Taeyong and Hoseok were slightly playful, playing rock, paper, and scissors. Jungkook closed his eyes. I'm surrounded by children. I won. Hoseok whispered loudly. Taeyong gasped. Best out of three. Focus. Jungkook muttered. Taeyong leaned closer innocently. We are bonding for a partnership. You are embarrassing me internationally. Hoseok suddenly grinned. You know, Jungkook, never laughed during meetings. Taeyong looked shocked. Seriously? He once made an investor cry just by staring. I did not. You kinda did. Nayeon admitted quietly. Jungkook looked betrayed. You too? She is becoming human. Hoseok whispered proudly. Nayeon sighed softly. By the end of the meeting, the contract were finally signed. Thank God. Jungkook stood up immediately. We will continue details through emails. meaning meeting over, showers finished, everyone leave. But Asyok suddenly turned it toward Tong with sparkling eyes. Wait, Tong blinked. You're fun. Thank you. And I like funny people. Sugar's expression instantly went blank, dangerously blank. Hoseok pulled out his phone casually. Give me your number. Silence. Tong looked surprised. Really? Obviously, we are best friends now. Shankuk immediately. No, you are not. Neither listened. Tong happily took Hoseok's phone and typed his number. There. Hoseok grinned brightly. I'm gonna spam you means. I will send voice one back. Soulmates. Shankuk's eyes twitched. Beside them, Nayan quietly noticed the way Shankuk stares at Tong, talking. Hoseok's phone. No angry? No. Exactly. More like jealous. Very jealous. And somehow that realization made something unfortunately settle down inside her chest too. The ride back to company was painfully quiet. Well from John Jungkook. It was painful because beside him Kim Taeyong had been talking about Jung Ho Sok for the last 20 minutes straight. Hobie is seriously so funny. Jungkook remained staring Will tightly. And you see him suit? Silence. The red blazer was kinda iconic honestly. More silence. And he actually understand my jokes. Unlike some emotionally constipated people. Tom? Quiet. Tom blinked innocently. You're grumpy today. I am driving. You look like you want to hit someone with the car. Maybe I do. Tom stared at him for a second and suddenly gasped. Oh my god. Shankuk already sounded exhausted. What now? You are jealous? I am not. You literally are. I am literally driving. That was nothing to do with the jealousy. Shankuk didn't answer, which honestly answered enough. Tong slowly smiled to himself while looking out of the window. Interesting, very interesting. The moment they entered the company building, employees immediately sensed something was off. Their CEO looked colder than usual, and Tong was suspiciously cheerful. During the elevator ride, Tong kept glancing at Jungkook every few seconds, trying not to grin. Meanwhile, Jungkook refused to look at him once. The second they entered the office, Jungkook loosened his tie roughly and sat down at his desk. My head hurts. Tong leaned against the desk dramatically. Oh, is it because your best friends told me? Jungkook looked up slowly. That sentence alone increased my headache. Tong laughed proudly. Jungkook exhaled heavily before muttering, Bring me coffee. Yes, sir. And Tong, Don't talk for 5 minutes. Tong gasped like he had been attacked. Personally, that workplace discrimination. Coffee? Wow, using me for labor when I am emotionally wounded? Jungkook ignored him and opened his laptop. Tong kept standing there though. Why are you still here? You called Usyok your best friend. So? You have never called me your best friend? Jungkook froze for half a second. Tong grinned immediately. Oh my god, get out. You hesitate. Coffee? Now. Tong laughed loudly while running toward the door. Jungkook watched him leave, still smiling, still loud, still shouting. And somehow the coffee already felt less suffocating again. A few minutes later, Tong returned holding Jungkook's coffee carefully. But before he could enter, his phone buzzed. Hobie, just reached office. Already missed my chaotic soulmate? Tong snorted, laughing. Inside the office, Jungkook heard that laugh, and for absolute no reason at all, his headache got worse again. Kim Taeyong quietly entered the office holding Jungkook's coffee, and that alone felt strange. No dramatic entrance, no singing, no random speech about coffee beans carrying emotional energy, just silence. He carefully placed the cup on the desk. John Jungkook looked up briefly, confused by the calmness. Then he noticed Tong was standing near the window, typing on his phone. The second later, he suddenly laughed softly. Jungkook's jaw tightened immediately. Hoseok, obviously. Tong shifted while texting and accidentally hit the coffee cup with his hand. Coffee spilling across the desk straight onto the important partnership document. Silence. Dead silence. Tong eyes widened instantly. Oh my god. Jungkook stood up sharply. Are you serious right now? I'm sorry, I didn't mean. You never mean it. Tong froze. Jungkook rarely raised his voice, but now frustration poured it out all at once. You are always distracted, always loud, always creating chaos everywhere you go. Tong stares at him quietly. Jungkook grabbed the socket papers angrily. Can you not act responsible for once? I said I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't fix important documents. Tong's smile had disappeared completely now, and somehow that made Jungkook even more irritated. You know what? Jungkook laughed bitterly. Learn something from Neon. Tong blinked slowly. Jungkook continued without thinking. Look at her professionalism. Quiet, organized, mature. Each word hit harder. Can you be more like her? Silence filled the office. Tong looked down for a second, then quietly asked, Can she be me? Jungkook froze. What? She is professional, calm, perfect. Tong forced a tiny smile. But can she be me? Jungkook opened his mouth and closed it again. Because no. No, she couldn't. No one could walk into the office like sunlight and turn cold room alive. No one could annoy him so much and somehow become the first thing he noticed every morning. No one could be Tong, but Tong stayed silent. But Jungkook stayed silent, and silence was answer enough. Tong noticed slowly. Okay, he whispered. I understand. Something unfortunate twisted in Jungkook's chest immediately. But before he could speak, Tong looked up again. Then why don't you make her your secretary instead? Jungkook frowned. What? You clearly like her working style more. Tong shrugged lightly, though his eyes looked hurt. We can switch. Jungkook stared at him. Tong continued quietly. I'll become movie secretary instead. Jungkook's expression darkened instantly. What did you say? Tong looked directly at him now. He is my type anyway. Something snapped inside Jungkook. He walked forward quickly and grabbed Tong's shoulder. What do you mean your type? Tong looked startled by the sudden reaction. Cute, funny, chaotic, bright. His eyes stayed on Jungkook's. My type. Jungkook clenched his jaw hard. And you? Tong continued softly. You'll probably work perfectly with silent, calm Neon. He gently removed Jungkook's hand from his shoulder. So maybe this is better? Jungkook stares at him silently, angry, jealous, frustrated, and weirdly hurt at the thought of Tong laughing like that with someone else every day. Then finally Jungkook spoke coldly. You know what? Tong looked at him tiredly. Jungkook continued, Let's do it.